Okay guys, so we are changing up the hair color for the new year. New year, same me, different color. Started with this orange reddish color, changing it to an aqua, and I'm so excited. I'm actually starting with wet hair. I've already wet my hair, and I'm parting it into 4 sections, or 4 quadrants, 2 on the front, 2 in the back. I'm starting with wet hair because my hair is already extremely damaged from trying to get the blue out, and so I'm trying to do like a pseudo bleach bathish situation just to try and protect my hair as much as possible. It didn't quite work out that way, but I mean, it worked well enough. I'm starting with bleaching my hair, and I'm using the Salon Care Quick White from Sally's with their Salon Care 20 volume developer. And it's a mix of like 2 to 1, 2 parts volume or 2 parts developer, 1 part bleach. All professional hairdressers, please look away at this moment because I do a terrible job of bleaching my hair, but I get the job done. I first just go around the section that I'm working on and I outline it with the bleach. Then I am just bleaching all of my hair. I know that you're supposed to do it in different parts because different parts of the hair and different colors process differently, but for me and my at-home hair care, if I'm doing an all-over bleach, I just do everything all at the same time because I ain't got the patience or the time to be waiting around for different processing. So yeah, and oftentimes the ends process just as well as the roots, so I'm never too extremely worried. I will say, if you are new to at-home hair care or at-home bleaching, you might need a friend, partner, spouse, mom, dad, brother, sister to help you with the back of your head. Usually I have my husband help me, but the last few times I haven't been having him help me bleach my hair just because our daughter is 4 and she runs around everywhere. So I just do it on my own, but if you want to ensure a nice even bleach, I would get a friend to help you with the back of your head just because it's a little bit easier than trying to figure out what you're doing back there. But yeah, this was also my first time using the Salon Care Quick Bleach, usually Quick White. Usually I use the Ion Brilliance powder lightener, which I really like because it smells really nice and it keeps my hair pretty conditioned. But budget determined to use the Salon Care this time. However, it was a very decent bleach. It did very, very well, and I don't feel like my hair, I mean, it was obviously damaged because of the bleach, but I don't feel like it ruined my hair like a lot of people say that like off-brand bleaches do. I'm not showing you the full head process in any of these steps only because to save time, but I'm showing you now the same process in the front of the hair where I am just outlining the section with the bleach, then going in and taking smaller sections or smaller rows, painting it on the roots, and then pulling it through the rest of the hair shaft down to the ends. So yeah, that's the first step, is bleaching. So after I bleached, my hair was still rather orange, and since I was going to aqua, I knew that it would not color over the orange. I even did like a little hair test. So what I ended up doing was, and that's what you're watching right now, or that's what we're watching right now, is I ended up using a color remover, and I used Beyond the Zone color remover. I will put a picture of it right here. And I mixed it with 10 volume developer. I mixed it with a developer because the packet says for higher lift mix with developer, or for a lighter lift mix with water. So I wanted to really try and get this orange out, so I mixed it with developer. And I'm really just trying to concentrate it on like the shaft and the ends, like where the actual orange is. I'm really trying to keep it away from my scalp. Not necessarily that it's bleach, because it isn't, but my scalp and my roots didn't obviously need to be color removed, so I really just tried to keep it concentrated where it needed to go. It did pretty well. I have reviewed this product before, and I think I mixed it with water. And I wasn't disappointed back when I first used it either, but Sally's hasn't kept it in stock real well. But then when I went to go get the color remover, because of all of this orange still in my hair, they had it, so I picked it up. Much better than the Ion Brilliance color remover. If you've watched that video, I would recommend the Beyond the Zone. I'll link it down in the description box below, but I would recommend the Beyond the Zone versus the Ion Color Brilliance color remover. Personal opinion though. So now we are going to be moving into the actual coloring of the hair. I did wash that color remover out, but I am using the Iro color in emerald green and seafoam. And so first, after I've washed all the color remover out, washed the bleach, washed the color remover out, and my hair is dry, bone dry, I am doing the emerald green down at the root, and then I'm going to pull the seafoam green out to the ends of the hair. So what you're watching me do now is just going in and taking the emerald green from Iro, and I am just really trying to take very thin sections and concentrate and really saturate my hair with this emerald green color. And like I said, I'm only doing the roots emerald green, so I'm trying to not pull it down too far, but also far enough that it'll be noticed. In terms of colors, I really like using the brand Iro. The colors are highly pigmented. The formula is extremely conditioning. My hair always feels amazing after I use this. I believe it's vegan. I'll have to look into that. I will link it down in the description box below. They offer it at Sally's now, and honestly, I know I have tried other brands this past year and the year before, but I always go back to Iro because honestly, nothing leaves my hair feeling better and with such a rich color. Not to mention, their colors also wash out very nicely too. I know that there are a lot of brands out there that I have tried and also seen that they don't wash out to pretty colors, or they don't fade nicely. Iro's colors last very long, and they also fade very nicely. This is not a sponsored post. I just really like using their product. So I will link it down in the description box for you guys to check it out. They also carry quite a variety of colors, as well as UV activated colors. So my only complaint with them is that they do not mix very well. I know they say they can, but when you're trying to mix them together, I found that they don't mix very well, and then when you apply them to your hair, it leaves very uneven coloring. So that's my only grudge with them, is that they just don't mix very well. Once you have colored all of your roots of all 4 sections, now you're going to go in with the seafoam, or I went in with the seafoam. I guess if you're trying to replicate this, you would too. But now I'm going in with the seafoam, and I'm just trying to take up the sections that I had previously done with the emerald green, and I'm painting the seafoam on the ends. I do comb through and blend the seafoam and the emerald green together. Again, the biggest part of when you're doing like these deposit dyes, semi-permanent dyes, fantasy colors, they're essentially just like colored conditioners. And so you're really just trying to make sure that each strand of your hair is thoroughly saturated. You're using enough product. More is more. There is no less is more when it comes to like a fantasy dye. More is more. At least that's what I've found. So that's what I'm just going in and doing, and I'll show you the front two sections. But combing through the hair also helps to blend the colors together. So yeah. Also, what happened was the orange that is still in my hair ended up being toned by the emerald green and the sea foam, whereas I thought that it would have turned to brown. It actually ended up toning out the orange or the peach in my hair, so it left all of these like frosty bits in my hair as well. So I took a chance and it ended up working out. But yeah, so just know your color theory when you're doing your hair or you're switching colors, and try to be mindful of what colors will tone each other's out, what will turn to brown, what won't turn to brown, what will ruin things, what colors can go over others. Color theory is major in terms of makeup as well as hair care or hair coloring. So yeah, just be well versed, but I'm glad it all worked out in the end, as you'll see. Once you have applied all of the color to your satisfaction, get a shower cap, put that shower cap on, and then wait. I usually wait, the least amount of time is 30 minutes. I sit under a hood dryer. I would apply heat. It really helps the color to penetrate the hair, but you don't have to. But put the shower cap on, wait for about 30 minutes, then shower it out, and you have your new hair. Oh my gosh, I love how this looks, especially with the red lip. Used a mint liner on my waterline. I love it. I also sprayed some silver hairspray in my hair, some silver glitter hairspray from Tresemme, which I will also link in the description box. But this is the look. Do we love it? Oh my gosh, I love it. I will link all of the products that I use down in the description box below. Let me know what you think of this new color in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up. As always, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on any more videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys. My heart's desire. I love it.